Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Your Game Therapy. As always, I am your host, Candor, and today we will be kicking off episode 3 of Subnautica. I spent all last night writing down theories and questions and things I want to do in this game. But without further ado, let's kick this game off. Not going to talk too much at the top of the hour. As you can see, the camera changed a little bit. We're happy with the placement in the upper left. If anything changes, we'll change it as we go along. But with all of that said, grab your favorite drink. And in the morning, for me, it's going to be a little bit of a coffee. Grab your favorite snacks and kick back and relax, and let's enjoy 1 hour of Subnautica. So a couple things I learned. I googled things and I put no spoilers in the front just to make sure I didn't get anything spoiled for me. But I learned that when the Living Large update hit the PS5, a few things did not work that great. Hold on, let me try to remember what I was doing here. I know I was going to drink water. Let's drink some water and let's eat some food. Wait, that was our last boy right there. All right. I want to make a very quick the locker. Do I have enough to make a locker? The waterlogged locker. Waterproof locker requires titanium times 4. I should have that somewhere. I know I have titanium. No? Do I not have titanium? I have titanium times 3. Okay, it's probably in the locker outside. So I learned a couple things. I learned that apparently there is no autosave. I was wondering if I'm just completely incompetent, but apparently there's no water. There's no water. There's a lot of water. There is no autosave feature. So we will be hitting the save button religiously. And the second thing, like if you search Google autosave Subnautica PS5, people are like, I played 18 hours of this game the other day, and then my system turned off and I lost all progress. And I was like, damn, that sucks. You know, we only played an hour and we felt pretty bad. Imagine 18 hours. But so that's one thing. The second thing I learned is that the PDA volume is actually an issue that a lot of people run into since the Living Large update. So, you know, we're just going to roll with it. I mean, the PDA's volume is going to be a little bit low. I don't know what these things do yet, but let's put them away for now. I'll be doing a lot of reading in the PDA. I could have sworn I had 2 tanks, didn't I? Didn't I have 2 tanks? Oh, I'm wearing one. Okay. But yeah, so those two issues that we ran into in the last episode, they're known things. You can submit feedback from them and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath and hope that they're actually going to fix any of that in time for us to actually affect our playthrough. But one thing I want to do right off the bat is I definitely want to make enough water for my day. I thought that was a great idea. So plus 30 and plus 20. You know what? Why don't we just do this? Why don't we just... No, that's not what I want to do. We're in the thing. Okay. We're going to make enough water and enough food to last us for the day. But I want to start the day off just fully charged up. So... we don't need to use the health kit yet. But there's a few things I wrote down on here. The first being, I want to scan that thing that exploded in my face. I don't like them. And they hurt. And I need to know how I can possibly counter them, because it doesn't seem like I can run away from them fast enough. But for now, let's grab some peepers. I was going to say, these fish, if I turn off my water, I'm not even... I swear some of them are asleep. Like, I think they're asleep, which is why I can pick them up so easily. But here, let's grab these bladderfish and hope that there's not a limited supply. I think at night they sleep, which I don't know anything about fish, like real fish. I've actually been fishing like maybe a couple times in my life. Actually, yeah, I'd say 2 times now. Very recently, I learned how to fish for like the first time. And I'm terrible at casting. That's the thing where you throw the line, right? I can't do that to save my life, so I'm pretty awful at that. But okay, that was enough fish. Oh, I forgot that you have to breathe every once in a while. I don't know much about fish, but do they sleep at night? Do they sleep? Yeah, they sleep. They have to sleep, right? So maybe we are catching up to them when they're asleep. Next we need salt deposits, and salt deposits are probably in caves. Now these explodey guys, like I said, I can't seem to outrun them. So the next time I see one, I'm gonna charge him like there's no tomorrow. Because if you can't outrun, I'm either gonna zigzag or I'm gonna go straight at him. Because we need to figure out if that guy has a good turning radius or not. How
30 seconds.
capable is he? Alright, let's go up here. The other thing I noticed on the edit was those gasopod things, they shoot a bunch of yellow acid balls, but they don't detonate immediately. They actually take a while to detonate. Oh, shh. Wait, what did that say? Hold on. Oh, I hate you, I hate you, little piece of shit. What did that say? Cave sulfur? I'm gonna laugh if that's what the whole point of this was. So the guys that explode leave behind cave sulfur. So the thing, Jesus, okay. I mean, makes sense to me, man. I mean, sulfur has to be part of the equation there, but I can't. I would have not seen that for the next 4 hours. Like, I'm just telling you right now, had we not accidentally stumbled upon one and like hovered over its name, we would not have seen that for the next 4 hours. So wait, we have cave sulfur now. What? That was one of those things that's gonna blow up on me. Alright, so we have cave sulfur now, and we know how to get there. Or we know how to get it. Which is great. Which means we can make our repair tool now. Which was really something I wanted to do as soon as possible. Right now we're picking up as much fish as possible, and we're picking up salt deposits if we find them. I would really like to know
30 seconds.
if there are any of those brain coral things to give us some air down there. That rhymed. That rhymed. It's weird, Grogu's little head turns kind of black when I put it up to the camera. Okay. Well, we've already got progress. I'm excited about that. We at least know where the sulfur comes from. Oh, there's one right there. So we can totally get air whenever we need it. Okay. This gives me a lot of confidence. The other thing I want to construct this time around is I want to make one of those... You know what? Why does this keep telling me to cut it? Inventory full. That's why? Because you want to make my inventory full? No salt deposits. I will share this. I had a dream that I was in Subnautica at night. With all the neon lights and stuff. Like, one thing about me that is very much a thing is that I love neon lights. Like, Tokyo's my favorite city in the world. I love cyberpunk. I love, like, any of that kind of, like, Tron neon glowy thing with the black. And when you dive into Subnautica at nighttime, it is so beautiful. It's so perfect. I had a dream that I was swimming around, which is crazy because I don't ever... Silicone-based plant material. I can only carry one. All right, let's get rid of the metal salvage to free up some space, and then let's figure out what this creep vine does. Glass. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I love diving into the dark because it looks beautiful at night. Now, if it was real life, you'd never catch me diving into that water because that's terrifying. The idea of jumping into water that you can't see into is very scary to me. Thankfully, I come, or at least my family, half of my family comes from a climate where you could see right through the water. Like, you can actually see fish when you step into the water. Alright, so we're making plenty of filtered water. Let's cook some cured food. So cured peeper. That should pretty much be enough for my day, I think. We're gonna make enough. We're gonna just empty our bags. Okay. Now, I believe I have enough to make a repair tool. Oh, I don't. I need silicone rubber. Wait, the creep vine said it can make silicone. I need 2 of them. Okay, I need 2 of them. Okay, okay. I have 1. Oh, I have so much stuff. Let's put some of this stuff away. So what I need titanium, which I have. Oh, I can make more. Okay. Let's put the gold away. Let's put the titanium ingot away. And then let's put this acid mushroom away. Hopefully that'll be enough for us to be able to get a creep vine here. Also, I'm going to try the other thing I did, where you could swap tanks. I'm going to try that strategy. I'm going to do it near the surface. That way, if it fails for whatever reason, I don't die. Creep vine is over there. Okay. So I remember scanning something called a beacon. And if it's what I think it is, I think it's going to allow us... Oh. 12 seconds of it. Okay, so I didn't have a lot. of it. So that should be 2 samples. I was gonna say, if the beacon is what I think it is, then we should theoretically be able to drop a beacon like in a point of interest, and it'll leave a mark on the map, right? Because one of the things I'm extremely bad at, and I haven't seen this, maybe I'm blind and maybe it's in front of me somewhere, but I don't see directions on our HUD. So I don't know which way north, south, west, east is. So I'm setting out every time to go, and I don't realize what direction I'm going in. So if I could just have a some sort of beacon that tells me in what direction, like the caves are, or in what direction the salvage is, then I think that would go a long way for me. Wait, that was not what I needed. This is fiber mesh. How do I make silicone rubber? Oh, you have to get the actual seed vines. Why did I want fiber mesh though? I wanted fiber mesh for something. What did I want fiber mesh for? Oh, for this. I need a radiation suit. Okay. So here we go, trying to find the direction of the creep vine again. It's over there. I can see it. I also want to know why those guys seem to take metal salvage. What the hell would a fish need that for? So there's 2 of those. And then let's grab the seeds. Oh god, really? Damn. Already? Okay. We're gonna have to make like a little... Oh, let's surface so that we can get air into both of our tanks. I think that's how it works. So let's get air in this one. Cool. Now let's swap it out. Let's get air in that one. Cool. I also remember from the first playthrough, and I say first playthrough, but it was for the first hour, first time, that we can't go towards that ship because of the radiation levels. So ideally, once we get that radiation suit, we should be able to start swimming in that direction. Silicone rubber. We got it. All right. And then fiber mesh. I needed 2 of them for something. I just saw what we needed it for too. Fins. I already have fins. Oh, it's for the radiation suit. And I have lead, I think, somewhere. But hold on. I do have... What did I just make? Man, my brain is just not braining. You ever get that feeling that your brain just doesn't brain sometimes? I was gonna make the repair tool. It's right in front of my face, actually. Let's make the repair tool. feel like that's such an accomplishment. We just did something. Check that out. It looks like a flamethrower. So wait, we can repair stuff now. Wow. That's very impressive, even though all it was just secondary systems online, outgoing radio communication offline, flotation devices deployed, hull integrity's okay. Uncharted ocean planet 4546b. Waterborne bacteria levels are high. Oh, I should scan myself again. What's this gonna do? Is that 99,999 hours? Live pods. There's gonna be other people, or maybe. That's awesome. So what do I do with this? That's all it does? It just talks to me every once in a while? Can I do anything else with this repair tool? No? It just says continue to monitor it. Oh, there's a medical kit. Cool. I mean, honestly, it might feel like that was anticlimactic, but it's so cool because I feel like we just unlocked a new tier. Let's get the lead out so we can get our radiation suit. And while we do this, I was going to ask a question when I was drinking my coffee. In the comments, tell me what your coffee order is. It's weird because I ask these random questions of you guys every once in a while just because it feels like we're actually having a conversation. So don't ever feel like we're like you. I've had some of you guys post like paragraphs, and some of you post like just little one-sentence comments. But it's funny because I read everything you guys say. So I actually do try my best to reply to everybody just because I find it like we're actually communicating back and forth. For me, I just like black coffee, just straight black coffee. I grew up on black coffee. It was a part of almost every like breakfast. Like it was just normal black coffee. Oh, we can make the radiation suit. This is exciting. Oh, this is very exciting. We can make the radiation suit. Let's do that. Okay, so did it automatically equip? It did automatically equip. It does automatically equip. So lead-lined radiation helmet and lead-lined suit, providing insulation from radiation. So I think... See, this is why I think the beacon thing is what it is. Because there's a tab that says Beacon Manager on it, and the only beacon I see so far is our actual escape pod. So if I can build other beacons, then I could drop them in areas where I would want to go back to and find my way to quickly. And that is my theory on what a beacon is. And I'm going to laugh if the beacon is actually right here and we could read what it is. Okay, ingredients unknown, so we don't know what it is. I also don't know what a grav trap is. Based entirely on just the name grav trap, I imagine it's some sort of bomb or some sort of like mine that when something goes by it, it explodes and traps everything into a sphere of gravity. That is my theory on that. Mobile vehicle bay looks like it's something you stand on and it takes you places. And the Sea Glide looks like what the Navy SEALs use to like propel themselves very fast. But okay. Base pieces sounds pretty self-explanatory. I'm excited to finally start to actually be able to build my own base. I imagine that's where we're going next. And then the alien containment unit is what I remember reading when we picked up the creature eggs. So I'm hoping that we can kind of like throw the creature eggs in there. And I don't know, watch them grow, watch them hatch. I can make an aquarium already? Hold on. I don't know why I'd want one, but can I? I saw the aquarium. Self-sustain. I wonder why you would want one. Wait, how come those aren't appearing here? I don't have locker. I don't have locker. What? How come I can see some recipes that I don't have? That's interesting. Let's keep our eye on that. Like, the PDA shows us blueprints that we don't have? Like the ladder? Like, look, I pinned it. I have the materials. How do I make the ladder? Huh. Okay. I'm going to assume that for some reason those blueprints are like, we can see it, but we don't have access to it yet because we need something else. We probably have to get something else. It's probably got like a prerequisite. That's the word I was looking for. It probably has a prerequisite. So the next thing I would like to make is, I remember there is a high O2 tank. There it is, high capacity. So we have, I know we have the titanium for it somewhere. We do have the titanium for it. It's probably outside. So let's look at this. Wait, did that say edit name? We have silver ore. Huh. I could have sworn we had titanium somewhere in here. Oh, we have an ingot. We can pick up titanium real quick, but hold on. I think it said edit name, and I want to see. It is. Edit locker name. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we made this ore, and we made this food. And we'll probably have to organize it in a little bit. But that's fine. Now our water is a little low for my liking, but we have plenty of water in our bags, so we're fine. We rationed for the day like the survivalists that we are. Now I am looking for titanium right now.
Oxygen.
No, I don't need to go up to the surface because I'm smart. Look at that. I've got 36 in my other tank. And there's also one of these guys. Wait, can I swap my tank that's empty? Oh, that is so cool. You can literally swap them. I can just hot swap them. And I don't know why. I will share. I'll share what I just thought when I said that because I smiled. Hot swapping. If you guys have ever watched Silicon Valley, please tell me you've watched Silicon Valley. I mean, I feel like the show was funny throughout, but I think the earlier seasons were a little bit better than the later ones. But the end of season 1, the final episode of season 1, when they're at TechCrunch, and what's the nice way of saying this? When they begin to discuss the most efficient way to manipulate data, there is a term that I got from there where it's hot swapping. So we are hot swapping our tanks. Always brings a smile to my face when I think of hot swapping. Okay, so we should have... Whoa! 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 Hey! No! No! What was that? Why? What did I do to you? I did nothing to you. I took your air? You don't own the air. Whew. How scary. Actually scary.
Fluid intake.
Fluid intake. Oh, water. Okay. Yo, this PDA is wild. Seek fluid intake? Just say seek water. The hell? Seek fluid intake. No. Don't shoot me with that. Stop it. That's crazy how when they go, like when you see them by their side, you can see them easy because of the light. But then the minute that they go sideways, you can't see them anymore. That's really cool. Pick up floater. Those things still look terrifying, but I am gonna scan. Oh, I need to scan more. I forget to scan. Here, let's go into our base and let's drink and eat up. Okay, so let's have our water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you. Then we'll have our food. Look at that. And then we will make more water. We have tons of water in our bags. But yeah, Silicon Valley. Really good show on HBO. I guess they call it Max now. It's a really good show on Max. If for nerds that are like techie. It's like a tech comedy. Which is funny because I bring it back to the creation of this channel, right? I've worked in a sales or corporate environment for the last 17, maybe 20 years of my life. And I'm watching that show and I'm just cringing so hard because so much of it is so accurate. Like, just so much of it is so accurate. It's funny. Whoa, what's that little button? Radio?
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Wow, she sounds
Signal
cute.
location uploaded
I love
to
that
PDA.
accent. Oh, did that give us a location? LifePod 3 shallows. That is so cool. That is so cool. Hold on, how do I get more titanium? Alright, so we made a bunch of water and we have a bunch of food. So let's do this. Let's drop it in our food locker, which is this one right here. And then we're gonna have to maybe we take this stuff out. Yeah. And then this is what we'll do. We'll put the food in, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll take more stuff out. And then we'll put more food in. Oh, it's a peeper. We don't want him to... Look at that. Plenty of water. Plenty of food. What we'll do is we'll keep one first aid kit on us. Alright, we have a peeper. We'll keep him as well. And then this is ore. I feel so good because so I am like pretty OCD about organization. I really like minimalist houses. I like storage on shelves and stuff. So the ability to be able to have foot lockers that are labeled and you can put stuff. Habitat builder. That's a new recipe. Okay, let's pin that. Okay, but Pathfinder tool. Oh, that's cool. It's like leaving breadcrumbs for yourself. I like that. Wow, this game is wild. There's a lot of stuff that I can't. Titanium times 4. And I have 3. Okay. So what we really need to do is make another foot locker. But I think the foot locker is literally titanium. Yeah. So we need a lot of titanium. Let's go. Let's get some titanium. I forgot what I was saying. Oh no. Do we need a battery? Hold on, I can make batteries. Pretty sure I have a battery somewhere, but I don't know where it is right now. We'll make a locker for batteries as well. How about that? That's cool. Batteries need a copper ore. Okay, well we have copper ore. You know what we'll do? We'll go to our ore foot locker. And we will grab the copper from there. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was talking about Silicon Valley still or something, but I totally forgot. Okay, this is just going to be random because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this earlier, actually. And I don't know how this came about, but let's talk about it. I was thinking, exchange power source. Cool. Now, what do I do with the old batteries? Can I charge them? Or you know what would be really smart? What would be really smart is if I could use the old batteries that no longer have anything to make something else. like, I wonder if I can make a power cell out of a depleted battery. Like recycle, reuse, you know? But okay, what I was gonna say, I'll just cook it and I'll eat it today. What I was gonna say is, if you could go back in time, so like you have all of your knowledge from your current daily, you know, life, and you were to go back in time, like what skills could you bring to the table that would make you powerful back then? And that's it sounds dumb, but like as I'm fabricating right now this oh, we have inventory full. Oh, it's because I have all these seeds. I have to make the locker for the seeds. I was just thinking about this because right now we have a fabricator and it's making all these tools and everything. And I obviously I didn't study batteries. I didn't study, you know, chemistry. I did like basic chemistry, but like I didn't study any of those things, right? So if you throw me back in time, I can't make these things. Like it's kind of like when it's like if you were a musician, could you come up with a song that hasn't come out yet and just profit off of it, right? You just remake the entire Beatles catalog or something. But I was just wondering, like, what could I do if I went back in time? I know a bunch of stuff, I just don't know how it works. And that's why I've been trying to watch as much as possible, like how it's made. Not that I would still be able to do it, but you know what I mean? How it's made is a good show for learning what goes into making some of the stuff that we use every day. Like how the hell are these things made? Okay, so I wanted to make a footlocker first. I know that I have enough. Okay. I know I have enough to make another footlocker. Now let's just drop it here. Oh, also, if you're wondering why there's all these cuts whenever I go into this footlocker stuff, it's because when you go to edit the name on it, it like pulls up a bunch of your personal information from your PSN account. I don't know why, but it suggests that into the keyboard. So I'm just going to teleport and the name of the locker is going to be done. All right. Really weird, Sony, to make it work that way. Really weird. But okay, let's get rid of all our seeds. Eventually, I assume we're going to make like some sort of greenhouse. We'll also throw these corals in there. All right, now we need to find some salvage. I also read radiation suit is resistant to radiation, but that does not at all mean that it is it makes you immune to it, right? So it sounds like it just slows down the effects of radiation. Here, let me scan these guys. Or did I already? Oh, I already did. Well, let's pick one up. Let's see what happens. So where's salvage? Here we go. Alright, that should give me 4 titanium. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Every salvage gets you 4 titanium. Which will be enough to make me my O2 tank that's higher capacity. So then I'll have a high capacity O2 tank and I'll have a low capacity one. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. But yeah, if I were to go back in time, I mean, I could make money as a... I don't know, I could be a speechwriter. I could try to convince kings to give me things for... I could be an academic, like... Not how things are made, but I could at least, shit, I couldn't be an academic, could I? Because I can't explain all the things I do know. I know how to use things, but I don't know how to make them. I don't know. I could read. I could write. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing when you think about it. You're like, what can I actually make from scratch? I can start a fire with my, like, just... like not scout training, but like I know how to start a fire. I've been reading this series. Okay, so we got the high capacity O2 tank. Yeah, let's put that on. Oh, 135 O2. That's a lifetime. That is a lifetime. I'm gonna spend my life down there. Okay, that's cool. So we have that. What else could we work on? Let's unpin it as well. But I'll get back to the book I'm reading. But let's unpin that recipe. Fire extinguisher. I don't think you're ever going to need a fire extinguisher again. I don't see a fire breaking out. A rebreather. Conserves oxygen when diving deeper. Oh, that sounds awesome. But it seems like it goes on the head slot, which would interfere with my radiation suit, wouldn't it? I really want to build this habitat builder. Oh, I think it's already pinned on my thing. Okay. So for the habitat builder, I need a wiring kit, which requires silver ore ×2. I feel like I have this stuff already. Okay, so let's go get the wiring kit. Silver ore ×2. I have silver ore ×2. Silver ore. And then what else did it need? Shit. I should pay attention. For the wiring kit, I needed just silver ore ×2. And then I need a computer chip. And for the computer chip, I need table coral sample ×2, gold, and copper wire. Okay, I need 2 copper ores. I have that as well. Wait, what else did I need? Okay, I have gold. And then I needed... what did I need? I needed... Oh, let's eat. Here, let's eat. Consume, and let's drink some water. Composed of multiple organisms. Oh, and I wanted to self-scan. Nothing? Normal. Oh, okay, so it says normal. So hold on. For the computer chip, I need table coral, gold, and copper wire. Okay, so I do need some copper. I don't have copper anymore. I used my copper on the, that's my food. It's my ore. These are my seeds, and I think I put the table coral in there. Okay, so let's go down and find copper. Oh yeah, but I've been reading this series. Highly recommend. I'm reading the Saga of Recluse. If you guys like fantasy stories, or it's weird, it's like a fantasy sci-fi world. It's honestly, I think, like 25 books long. God damn you piece of shit. I scanned him at least. It seems that the best way to avoid him is by moving side to side. He seems to pick up speed and charge you, but then I think the best way would be to actually... There's copper ore, okay. But yeah, it's called the Saga of Recluse, and it is kind of like a fantasy story, but it's really... It's old. I know it's old, but it's still running because it's like 20-something books long. But I really enjoy it because... At first I was reading the first story, and then I went to the second one, and like none of the characters are the same. And you're like, wait, what? Like I thought the sequel would be a direct, telling of what happens next. And then you read the next story, and it has nothing to, well, not that it has nothing to do, but it takes place in the same universe, but it doesn't have the same characters. But then these characters start being established like lore, like they're jumping time periods, and it's really cool to see like mention of the character you read in the first book in the second one as like 100 years ago happened. So it's a really interesting story for nerds that like lore, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I've been reading this. I'm on the 6th book, which starts off so wild. Like you were reading this story about like magic and about like soldiers, and like the weapons are all kind of like, they just started introducing rifles into the stories, and you're like, oh cool, there's guns now when it used to be swords and stuff. But then it fast forwards to like space and time, and like it's just a really good series. I won't say much more about it, but if you guys want a good recommendation of a book, read the Saga of Recluse. And I've read like a lot of fantasy books in my time. Like if you guys have book recommendations of your own, please. I really do enjoy picking up new stories. I try to read as many books as possible every single year. All right. We have the advanced wiring kit. What's that for? CPU used in advanced construction. Okay. Well, let's make the habitat builder, because that's what we're here for. We're here to make a habitat.
The builder is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Okay. How do we use it? Oh, here. What can I use this little guy for? Can I make... No, I can't make anything with him. Then what's the point of him? What is the point of you? Huh. Let's toss him in storage, I guess. Life cycle unknown. Did that say composed of multiple organisms in symbiosis? Okay. Sounds fancy. Let's make some more water. But yeah, Saga of Recluse. Another great series that I would highly recommend is The Name of the Wind. I think it's called the King Killer Chronicle by Patrick Rothfuss. We're still waiting on book 3, even though there's a couple spin-off books that he's done after book 2. Super, super good book, or good series. Okay, I think that's all we got for now. Now that we have this habitat builder, let's unpin it from the recipe. Repair tool. What else can we make? We can make an air bladder. Emergency flotation device. I mean, we might as well make it just because it's there. Floating air pump. This is what I kind of want to do. I think what we do now... I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, we have another locker, guys. Let's make another locker. Let's drop another locker. Oh, there's another radio signal. Let's go back and look at that. But let's drop another locker, and what can we throw in there? We'll just we'll make more ore. We'll drop these guys. Okay. So what I was gonna say is we're getting kind of like late into this hour, but I kind of want to load up on a bunch of supplies and go towards that ping we got.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Interesting.
Coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Interesting. Okay. What do we have in our bag? Let's only take what we need. I have a first aid kit. Let's drink some water. And then let's take some food with us. We can put the acid mushroom in here. Put the acid mushroom in there. Put the cave sulfur in there. Put silicone rubber in there. Let's just take what we need for the trek. Let's go to the food locker. Oh, it's dark. I love it. Let's go to the food locker. Let's grab some water and let's grab some fish. And we'll actually take another first aid kit just in case we find someone we can give it to them or something. So the first one, let's go to this first guy over there, the shallows. It's only like 300 meters. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about swimming. Let's swim below the water, just in case we see anything that's cool. Creep vine. I kind of want to go to that other one that has radiation between us because we have the suit on now. But okay. what are we gonna find here? I feel like we're gonna find people. Or we're gonna at least find a pod that might not have anyone, but at the very least. Alright, copper ore. Oh my god, we found something. That's so cool. Oh, salt. Let's get the salt too. Oh, they're dead. There's no way. Oh, there's a sea glide. We can scan this. Right? And now we'll have 2 of them. Oh, we have 1? Oh, the first playthrough we had already found 1, but not this one. Okay. How do I get in there? Hey. Oh. Bro. Abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh no, they didn't make it. Do you have an extra? No kit for me. Compass. That's so cool. Okay, so we got something out of this. This is great. We also got data apparently, so we'll read whatever it is when we get back to the ship. But for now, is there any chance that there might be another... I can't. Whoa. Stay away. I'm sorry. I did not mean to insult you. Can I pick up the creep vine? There we go. I thought I could. Oh, one thing I was gonna mention is... Oh, there's something there. There's totally something there. Whoa! Something just barked in my ear. Hey, we can make a sea glide. Something just barked in my ear. That actually scared the shit out of me. It felt like it was right on top of me, and then I looked around, there's nothing. But I'll mention a couple projects I'm working on. So, as you guys know, I mean, the purpose of this channel is really just an outlet. It's a creative outlet. It's a de-stressor. I mean, I haven't been shy about explaining how I feel about my current job and my current situation. So having an outlet that's like this is awesome. One of the projects I'm working on is actually going to require a little bit of help from everybody, but I was talking to one of my friends and we started talking about the best games of all time, and we started sharing back and forth some of the best experiences we've ever had in gaming. And I said a game that caused them to lose their shit. They were like, "What? You've never played this game before?" And I was like, "No, I have not played this game before." So that got me thinking that one thing I want to do is I would like to start a series where I play the greatest games of all time. At least as voted by people, you know. If you have a suggestion for a game that changed your life. That's how I learned about Outer Wilds. I actually just had this conversation with my buddy, and he was like, Outer Wilds changed my life, and I had no idea what Outer Wilds was, and lo and behold, it turns out to be one of my favorite games of all time. So I will be writing down some of the games that are best of all time. Ideally, you know, they don't have to be newer. They could be retro games too. I'm totally down to play retro games. The compass, copper wire, and wiring kit. Okay. What is this? Sea glide. Oh, it's kind of overwhelming when you start to look at all the things that require that you need to get to like make some of these things. All right, let's pin the sea glide, and then let's also pin the compass, because I would really like a compass. That'd be helpful. So copper wire and wiring kit. I feel like we just made that. It was very easy. Copper wire requires 2 copper ore, and then a wiring kit requires silver ore. Okay. So the game in question here that I had never played is Chrono Trigger. So one, if you guys have heard or played Chrono Trigger, is it really one of the greatest games of all time? And 2, wait, Chrono Trigger? Yeah, there's another one called Chrono Cross, but I think it's Chrono Trigger. The older one is the one that's the best of all time. So that's one game apparently I'm gonna have to play. And yeah, I really can't wait to to experience it, if it's as good as they say. Okay, so I have... Shit, I should probably pin the requirements for each of those as well. That way I don't have to keep coming back. So let's pin that, and then let's pin that. Okay, so I should already be able to make the copper wire. And now I just need silver. So let's unpin that, actually. Wait. Yeah, let's unpin that. And then now I just need the wiring, and then I might as well drink my water that I got myself ready for my journey. And then eat some of the cured peepers. Yeah, so Chrono Trigger. Never played it, have heard about it. It looks like it's a RPG that's turn-based. I loved those games growing up. I played Final Fantasy, so it's surprising to me that I never played that. But I really would like to hear suggestions on the greatest games of all time. And I don't want to just Google the greatest games of all time and like get like a list from like IGN or something, because I don't know. I think it's much more personalized when someone shares their personal favorite games of all time and maybe a reason why, without spoiling any of the game, please. Because I will play these games blind, and I will totally actually like Chrono Trigger will be one of the games I'll be playing next. Just because if it's enough to like tell me that, yeah, it literally was an experience that changed my life, I want to experience it. I mean, that's at the core of everything when we're playing games. I think that's what we sign up for. We sign up for not only fun, but at least I personally want to feel something deeper. Like I want to learn something. I want to have my ideology or my perspective on things challenged. I want to become better at the end of the experience. And that's something certainly the Outer Wilds did for me. Got me through a hard time in my life, and that's something that I remember. Final Fantasy VIII, not one of the most favorite games for a lot of people, but that one was one of my favorite ones. Get away from me. It worked! I swam at him and it worked. It worked! The trick is to totally swim towards him instead of away. Why didn't the coral? I don't even know where this one came from, by the way. Cave sulfur, I mean, not the coral. This one didn't have any cave sulfur in his little hole. Huh. Okay. Yeah, these sounds are super aggressive. Okay, that one's definitely charging me. Dude, get away from me. You want to fight? Let's fight. What? 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 Now you want to run? Let's go. Come on. Yeah, run. Stalker? I'll stalk you, buddy. Come here. Come here. I'm not done with you yet. I didn't hear no bell. Come on. He's running away from me. You charge me and then you run away from me like this? I'm disappointed in you, buddy. Let's kill this guy. Oh shit, he's fighting back. This is an epic battle. Can I kill him with this knife or can I not kill him with this knife? I'm gonna laugh if like this is futile. Alright, he got away from me. That's fine. You win. You run away. You ran away, so I won technically, but okay. We could have gone a few more rounds there. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was one of those games that when I played it, I was just that age where it was like the first time you'd really seen cutscenes of that nature. I broke that game. I totally cheated. I didn't cheat, but like the draw system, it was so easy to get incredibly overpowered early on in the game. I totally learned how to like mog the cards to like get the best spells very early on. It was awesome. Like it was really awesome. Did I get something for that, even though I already know what a sea glide is? I'm looking for silver. If I remember correctly, silver's like in caves, usually. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was one of those games. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII, all I have to do is think of one scene that everyone knows that's played this game. There's a green materia There's a green materia falling down the stairs. That's all I have to say. And if you've played that game, you know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I'm gonna come back for this because I think that there might be silver in here. No, oh damn, we're far away from our ship. But yeah, I want to play the greatest games ever made. Almost like a bucket list kind of thing where I just want to. The other person, someone else suggested Nier. And I've never played Nier. Titanium. I think I needed copper for something. Oh, we have salt. Let's make more food. Nier was one of them that was suggested. Oh, there's another radio signal. Okay, let's look at that in just a second, but let's make some food real quick. Cured peeper. Oh. Do we want to make water or do we make another? Oh, let's make cured bladderfish. I'm also going to look at the properties to see if one heals me for more than the other. Air bladder. Okay, let's look at the food. One gives me plus 16. Oh my god, cured peepers all day. So the bladderfish should only be water then, no matter what. Just make water. And then there's the deployable airbag thing is for bladderfish as well, so I should probably make one of those at some point. I don't know how it works yet. But what I think it does is it probably shoots you into the surface as fast as possible. Okay. So we've got water, we've got food. We're totally set for our adventures. We still only have one silver ore. Let's go back and try to find some caves. But yeah, if all things work out the way I'm thinking, and it sounds crazy to say this in this time, in this day and age, but at some point in the near future, I would like to take a little bit of a break from my day job. And be that a long vacation, be that a little bit of a leave, be that something like that, I would like to spend more time playing games, more time creating content, more time... Come here. Oh shit, that one was too good. He got me pretty good there. It was close quarters. Could not avoid it. Because I think the cool thing about being burned out, if there is such a thing, is that while being burned out sucks, and trust me, it sucks, and if you guys have gone through it, I feel for you. If you're currently going through it at your current role, if you're just exhausted of the socio-economic pressures that we have in our world today, because there's a lot wrong with our world, right? We can agree on that. Whether we disagree on how we fix it, we can at least agree that there's a lot wrong. I'm starting to panic a little bit because I don't know how to get back out. Okay, cool. If you're burned out from just life, if you're burned out from your job, I think one of the cool things about burnout is that your body very much lets you know the things you need to make yourself whole or to restore a little bit of your life. And by that I mean when you do something that you do love, your body does a great job of letting you know this is something I want. Okay, so the compass should be ready to go. So when I sit down here and I'm ready to play a couple hours of Subnautica, a couple hours of Soma, my body lets me know this is exactly what makes you happy. And I've started to get to know myself a little bit better because of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to get preachy there, but that's kind of why I'm doing the things I'm doing right now. And that's why I kind of want to focus on it a little bit going forward. Okay, so we can unpin the wiring kit, we can unpin the compass, and now all we need is the copper. We need a copper wire. We need copper wire, we need a battery. And battery, I think we have acid mushrooms. So I think we've got acid mushrooms here. What else is needed for battery? We need 2 acid mushrooms. And actually, we have enough for copper wire. So let's just make the copper wire now. And then we're going to need to go get more copper and more mushrooms. I also want to mess around with this habitat builder.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Yeah.
I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
You know, this is awesome. Can I not respond to him? Can I be like, yeah, can you please come pick me up? Also, I just noticed the ping for the other radio message is gone. Is it timed? Is there a limit to when you can respond? That would suck. That would mean I need to prioritize the radio messages, and I might have already missed out on some stuff. I'm going to make as much as I can right now. So we need a battery, and we need, that's all we need for now. We need a battery. So one more acid mushroom. We can get that like instantly. Let's put away some of the, actually let's make the thing first, and then we'll put away the rest of our supplies. Okay. Okay, we just made a sea glide. No, we're gonna make a sea glide.
The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
That is so cool. It has a light on it too. It totally has a light on it, so we're gonna be able to. That's so cool. Okay, hold on. What are we doing here? We have plenty of food. Let's put some of this ore away. Seeds. Ore. Let's put some of this ore away. And I think there's another one named ore. Yeah, right here. Let's put some of this ore away as well. Okay, so we have a sea glide and we have the high. Can I put this away? Oh, it probably doesn't fit there, but it doesn't make sense to put that there. This food. Let's keep this food on us. We have extra food just in case. Let's just put the silicone rubber in here, even though it's not a seed. Oh, it's already bothering me that I did that, but it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. I want to mess around with the habitat builder. I want to mess around with the sea glide. I have a compass now, which helps so much, but we haven't really read any of these things, so let's read some of these things. A new thing, the sea glide. Okay, so that's new. What else is new? The compass is new. We already got that. The rebreather. So this is what I'm wondering. The rebreather looks like it's a helmet. So it probably would go where my radiation helmet is now. An advanced wiring kit. Okay, so we've already done those. The blueprints are fine. Where is the other signal? This one. No. This one.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to bank.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6
Okay.
out.
So that is not on my map anymore. Aurora survivors. Let's play this.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
That's cool. Okay. So they were going to two men onto a Sea Glide. Oh, there's clues. So it doesn't give me an exact location, but it's going to give me some sort of clue. A distress signal has been received from LifePod 6, but the attached coordinates were corrupted. Last available photographic data has been downloaded and analyzed. Crew requested assistance navigating radiation. So it's got to be towards the Aurora. It sunk to approximately 100 meters, and it's located in an area dense with red grass near a number of natural arches and rock stacks. Transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of LifePod 4's last known location. Wait, which LifePod are we? Does it say somewhere which LifePod we are? Are we LifePod 4? That's... I feel like... Hold on. Is there a number on our... Is there a number on the side of our thing? No. We're LifePod 5. Okay. So it's not according to us. It's not relevant to our position. So that one we might have to wait a little bit before we investigate. Once we find out where LifePod 4 is, although realistically, if it's 100 meters, we can just stay at 100 meters, take the Sea Glide, and then we can go towards the Aurora at 100 meters and just try to find red grass. That would be one way of kind of getting there. Now, geological data. Category 3 ocean planet, oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, extensive biodiversity, may support Leviathan-class predators. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue is unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment with a hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Scattered wreckage analysis confirms this wreckage is from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 1200 Celsius. We read that. Fauna, carnivores, the crash fish. This unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. Enables the creature to identify and track potential predators. See, its eye is forward facing. That's why I thought if you went around it to the sides, it wouldn't be able to keep up with you. The sulfur plant has evolved to feed on sulfuric compounds secreted by the crash fish, which makes it nest within its leaves. Stronger, more protective plants provide superior nesting grounds, which in turn provide the plant with more nutrients from larger crash fish. Defense mechanism. Concentrations of sulfur build up in the organism over time. If the crash fish collides with something at sufficient speed, the spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction. So that's why it implodes kamikaze style on us. Assessment. Equip stasis rifle, repulsion cannon, or similar before approaching shallow caves. Cool, so we're at some point going to have a rifle. Scavengers and parasites. The floater. 2 species living in symbiosis which attach to and attempt to feed on any objects they come in contact with. The pink main body and inner suction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. The outer, gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it is attached to. May aid in flotation of sunken objects. Okay. That's interesting. Exploitable. The acid mushroom. A common spore-bearing fungi species, the flesh contains a highly acidic compound which leaches into the water if the outer skin is penetrated. It is not clear which predator species necessitated such extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's numbers suggest it has successfully deterred most of them. Acid has applications in battery fabrication. Okay, cool. So we know about that. The blue palm is a common aquatic plant which thrives in shallower waters with high exposure to sunlight. Long fronds intercept light before it can reach the smaller flora on the seabed. The drooping stinger, threat level is yellow. Zero photosynthetic cells detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low light environments. Follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600 watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. That is terrifying. So it electrifies us. It's electrified. It electrocutes us, not electrifies us. Writhing weed, well adapted to both shallow waters and cave systems. This plant lives in symbiosis with coral species. Okay, so those were all of our notes. I believe this is literally just... Yeah, we already know all this stuff. I wish there was a way to, like, hear them all. I already saw all this stuff, man. I don't like notification badges, by the way. I turn that shit off on my phone all the time.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't want us
What's up,
this to
Ozzy?
happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh. Life pod 17. Damn, how many life pods are there gonna be? That's crazy. That is crazy amount of life pods. That is a crazy amount of life pods. Okay, so let's see what's in our bags for now. Oh, that notification's gonna bother me. Yeah, my email inbox would have like 80 a day, right? And it was just so annoying to like see 80 of them next to your phone.
They didn't want us this might happen.
1, 2, 3,
Our
4,
pod was
5.
almost
Okay.
crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Oh, let's get another first aid kit. I forget that it regenerates. Okay. And let's get some more food. Let's get some more water is what we probably need. Yeah. Okay. I think we are ready for our journey. We're going to go towards that escape pod, and we're going to test the sea glider out. However, I think this is a good place to stop. We went over our hour, but this game has just opened up. I mean, it's completely different than I thought it was going to be. And I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit better, so I'm really enjoying my time with this game. If you made it this far in this video, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye. We hope you enjoyed this episode on Your Game Therapy. Please like the video to help others find our community, and subscribe so you won't miss the next episode.